Hello, everybody. It is the greatest month in basketball history, and that month is March. Conference tournaments are here, and a week from today, the greatest day, maybe in sports, Selection Sunday. Will Stewart here to help me break down all 5 conference tournaments, the big ones at least. How excited are we to review this? I mean, this is, and then next week, Will.
We got March. We got March Madness.
We're predicting the entire bracket. It's going to take a while. We got 32 games to do. So
we'll do it though.
We probably have 32 here as well.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna exclude the Big East for time because Will's got to run after this one.
Yeah.
But we're doing. I mean, Will, literally, show me your paper, dude. He wrote down. He predicted every single bracket.
I don't know if you can see that.
For every single conference, and we're gonna start. We're not even doing burning questions.
No.
Okay, we're getting right into this.
ACC.
Let's start with the ACC, Will. All right. First round starts on Tuesday. We got 3 games.
Yeah.
And it's really weird, Will, to see Duke on the first day.
10 seed, right?
Playing in the 10 seed in the ACC, playing in the ACC.
Are they the lowest seed on that day? Like, are they the lowest?
No. Lowest seed's the 15 seed. BC.
No, I'm sorry, I'm highest.
Yes, they are the highest seed on that day.
That's what I meant.
Let's get into it, Will. 2 p.m. We got Pitt, Miami, 12 seed versus 13 seed. Who you got? Pitt.
By 5.
Okay. Justin Champagne. Incredible player.
Great player.
Miami,
they beat Duke, but
but that's not really saying much this year.
They don't have the star players.
Yes,
anymore.
they don't have the height to be able to go with Pitt. So I'm gonna go with Pitt as well. They will move on to play Clemson. All right, Duke and Boston College.
Duke
By
20.
Yeah, Boston College.
I don't even know.
They're just terrible.
Okay,
it's just
they just favor
last
height.
team in the ACC.
The tallest guy's like 6'8".
Jay Heath, man, just carries the team. It's just hard to say. But
about it.
Duke, they'll move on to play Louisville. All right, Notre Dame, Wake Forest.
Notre Dame beat FSU yesterday.
Yes,
It's a good win. So, but I mean, yeah, I think they'll hold Wake off.
you do. Okay.
Notre Dame.
Okay.
Close though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Notre Dame as well.
I too. I think.
Alrighty. First game.
At least Wednesday, right?
First game, the second round of the tournament, Wednesday at noon. I'm going to be watching this in school. Syracuse, NC State. Who you got here?
God, Syracuse needs a win. Both teams need a win.
Yes.
But I think Syracuse needs it more.
I think Syracuse is the better team.
Yes, but I think NC State wins.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Got NC State?
Yeah, I do. Armani Bates, the big man.
Yep.
He's averaging a double-double, 15 points.
Okay.
I think Syracuse swept NC State
In the regular season?
in the regular season.
It's hard to beat a team 3 times. I'll give you that.
But, I mean, then Buddy Boeheim is so good at shooting.
Mhm.
They've shown me shooters.
Alan Griffin, the transfer from Illinois.
So then
He's
I'm
showing
like,
up.
but I'm going to go NC State.
Okay.
But I think a close game. But Syracuse, if they shoot well, they'll blow them out.
I'm going to take Syracuse in this one. Too much shooting. All right. We just picked Pitt to win. Now they got Clemson at 2:30.
That's a no, people.
Okay. Clemson.
Yeah, I think it'll be close. Clemson,
Okay.
just better.
Better team.
They just beat them yesterday by 13.
Really?
If I watched it.
Did Clemson beat Pitt yesterday?
Mhm.
Okay.
13.
I'm gonna go with Clemson. Too much Alamir Bates. Too much of those guys. Too much Tayseer Mack. Kevin Mack. I'm gonna go with Clemson. Big too. Duke at Louisville for the 3rd time this year.
I got Duke.
You got Duke
I
in
got
this
Duke
one.
I'm never.
I like the Pitt.
I'm not counting out Coach K.
You can never. No, never.
I don't think they're gonna go far, but I had to get them at least one time. I think it'll be Louisville.
Okay.
Louisville just came off pause.
I agree.
I shouldn't say just, but
They're looking really rusty right now. And Coach K in the ACC tournament, his record is, absolutely ridiculous. He's probably won like 6 of these things. I'm taking Duke.
You are?
I'm taking Duke.
10%.
I have to. All right, last game of the second round, we got Notre Dame versus North Carolina.
I got North Carolina.
Okay.
I think them two you can't count out either.
No, you
Or
can't.
Williams.
6 seed too, so they're kind of up there.
They're up there. They need to go deep in this tournament.
All
They
right.
get a high seed, but I got them.
Coming in, the Elite Eight quarterfinals taking place on Thursday. We got you have Virginia versus NC State. I have Virginia versus Syracuse. So you got
Virginia.
Okay. Too much D.
Too much team. I mean,
They're allowing 59 points a game. Will.
I think they're gonna hold them to 45, just around there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they'll probably score 6.
J Huff, presence inside. Kihei Clark, Trey Murphy,
Trey
Reese
Murphy,
Beekman. All those guys just running around, stealing the ball.
Yeah.
Virginia forcing like 16 turnovers a game. They're allowing less than 60 points.
Yeah.
I'm going Virginia versus Syracuse as well. Syracuse is a very good shooting team, but once you count out the shooting, they're not going to be able to drive on Virginia. So I'm going to go with Virginia. All right. we picked Clemson. They have Georgia Tech,
I
4
have-
versus 5 seed.
I had Tech.
You got Tech?
I love. They're so good.
Jose Alvarado, baby.
Alvarado, baby. Best hair.
Yeah.
Love that. I think it'll be a big one.
Okay, for Tech. Remember, they're a 4
They're
seed
forward.
in the
I would
ACC
not expect
tournament.
that. I would think they'd be like an 8 or 9
that's ridiculous.
coming into the year.
Especially for
but
Georgia Tech. They are not a
they're-
basketball school by
Are
far.
they even a football school? I think
They
they're
used to
baseball.
be.
I think they're baseball.
Yeah,
if
they're a
anything.
baseball school,
I think they're in top 10 baseball, but
but not really anything else.
I think they'll win.
you got
Who
them.
you got? It'll be close though, but
That's gonna be that's 4 versus 5 seed. I'm gonna go with Clemson. I think they're that team to make a deep run in the tournament, and so they're gonna have Virginia in the Final Four.
Yep.
Of this ACC tournament. All right, Duke and Florida State.
Florida State
Florida State.
taking it up.
Okay.
PJ Walker.
You mean MJ?
Walker, my bad. PJ Walker is on the Hornets. Are they brothers?
I don't know.
MJ, PJ?
I'm not sure.
I think they are.
Probably. I mean, MJ and PJ.
They're both beasts, but yeah.
But
I got
MJ, he should be the player of the year in the ACC.
Yeah.
18 points a game, shooting 40% from 3.
Mm-hmm. He's a beast.
He is, and they have a lot of great players on their team too.
And they have, what's his name? Roquan Gray.
Yes,
number 1.
Raekwon Gray,
Raekwon
Raekwon Smith too,
Mm-hmm.
and then they got Balsa
That's-
Capravisa, I think, in the middle of it.
Yeah.
He's like 7'2".
Mm-hmm.
Florida State, they're also a very good defensive
They're
team.
too big, too. I think they're too big for Duke.
Too big for Duke. I got Florida State as well. Too much defense. I don't think Duke's gonna be able to shoot. I think it'd be the same result if they played Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they did beat Virginia, I think Virginia's found a way to.
Yeah.
It was just Jamin Brinkfield's night against Virginia. All right, North Carolina, Virginia Tech.
I got North Carolina.
You do?
Virginia Tech's coming off
Wow.
a 23-week pause,
Uh-huh.
and they don't even, right now, they don't even know if they're playing.
Okay.
They still are in COVID protocols.
Okay, gotcha.
They're going to be rusty. Another upset, but I think UNC can beat them. For a long pause.
That's- Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. I like that pick. I got UNC. Obviously, you said about the pause, and then UNC in the ACC tournament.
Exactly.
Year after year, they make a run.
Lemon Duke.
Final Four. Will
Let's
you
go.
have Virginia versus Georgia Tech?
Yep.
I have Virginia versus Clemson. Who you got in your game?
Georgia Tech.
What?
No,
Wow. Actually,
they're probably the most exciting team to watch, in my
Mhm.
opinion.
Mhm.
Like Jose Alvarado, his jumper just so
incredible.
Just incredible.
He's in the most perfect form
Oh my.
I've ever seen in my entire
I
life.
mean, they're not that tall, but I mean,
Mhm.
I think they can get it done.
Okay.
Virginia's been sloppy this year.
Yeah,
They've got
especially against the teams that they should beat.
Yes.
Like Duke.
Exactly. Yes. And they almost lost to Georgia Tech. They beat them because Kihei Clark hit a three.
That clutch, yeah.
But and that was in Virginia. But
Yes.
I got Georgia Tech. I gotta beat them.
I got Clemson, Virginia. I'm gonna go with the Cavs. Very, 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 very close. I think Clemson's that team to make a run. I think this whole thing kind of solidifies that they're going to be in the NCAA tournament.
Do Clemson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Florida State and North Carolina on the other side.
Oh, this is so hard because you remember last time they played,
North Carolina.
routed them.
Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah, it wasn't really close either.
No.
I think a revenge game. I'm
I
gonna
think
go with
revenge
FSU.
game. I'm going FSU. as well.
FSU.
They're pretty mad.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're such a good team too.
Leonard Hamilton, great coach.
One of the best.
He's one of the best, I think, top 10 in
Mhm.
college basketball right now.
He's such a good coach.
Such good.
And what he's been able to do, because he came in, remember, they were terrible when he was hired.
Yeah. When was that? Do you know? Like what?
20, it was just like 10 seasons, like 2011. They were awful.
Mhm.
Respect to Leonard Hamilton. Man's a great coach. And he really evolved this program. And now they're in both of me and Will's ACC tournament finals. We got different teams, though. Georgia Tech and Florida State. Who wins the ACC tournament?
Florida State.
Got it. Like the
Pretty,
pick.
it's pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
They're just too big. They're probably the most physical team in this
In the
conference.
ACC. Respect it.
Leonard Hamilton's a great coach. He'll
Mhm.
get it done.
Okay.
You got.
Virginia or Florida
Have
State.
they played this year? Hold on. Have they?
They have.
Who won? I think FSU would
I
win.
think FSU won.
I think it was.
And we're going to do
blowout.
it again. Virginia's been sloppy all year. Florida State, both. We both have Florida State. It's our ACC tournament champions.
Automatic bid.
Ladies and gentlemen, they have clinched the automatic bid. All right,
Automatic bid in anyway.
let's go to
Big Ten?
Let's go to the Big Ten. Yeah, let's go to the Big Ten. So, interesting scenarios in the Big Ten because if Wisconsin beats Iowa today, which will not happen, but if Wisconsin does beat Iowa today,
Never know.
Iowa will go to the 4 seed, Purdue will go to the 3 seed, but we're going to stick with
Where's-
Purdue at the 4
Because I was gonna
and
win.
Iowa at the 3. Okay, so
I
we
will win.
think Iowa's going to win.
Prediction.
Okay.
Iowa win. They're home. And
Let's start with the games
no one cares about
on Wednesday night. Northwestern and Minnesota, 12 and 13. They can be flipped around, but they're
No.
still going to play
So it doesn't matter.
each other.
it.
Yes.
I got Minnesota.
Okay.
Carr.
Too much Marcus Carr?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
Respect it. Yeah, Marcus Carr, just too much. Remember, both of these teams, Northwestern and Minnesota, have beaten Ohio State.
That's true.
And if they win, who do they play? Ohio State. So we'll see about that. Nebraska and Penn State, you got. These teams are locked in. Like, they're definitely going to play each other. So
Penn State.
I mean, Nebraska's just too. Both teams are awful, but Nebraska's just terrible. So
they're more awful.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Their
Penn
only
State.
win. They had like 2 wins. One of them was against Penn State, but
Yeah.
that was like
Second round, March 11th. Maybe, Willis, is the most important game of the tournament besides the championship game. Michigan State and Maryland. Michigan State needs to win this to keep their tournament hopes alive. Maryland, they're in. But if they win this, they're in.
I think
definitely.
Michigan State will win.
Okay, gotcha.
They have to win one. Tom Izzo, he knows they have to win.
Yes, he does. And they have Michigan today in like 30 minutes.
Exactly. So they have to win.
Mhm.
They will.
Okay. I got Michigan State as well. Izzo in March is literally unbeatable.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm going with
Michigan State.
Michigan State. They will go ahead and play Michigan in the Elite Eight. All right. Minnesota and Ohio State.
Close, but I got Ohio State.
Yep.
Each of them,
Buckeyes.
though, just barely pulling it out. I think it'll be kind of close, but I think second half,
Yep.
Ohio State. Buckeyes will pull through.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Minnesota, even though they are a 12 seed in this tournament,
They're
they're a very good team. Remember, Michigan, they got 2 losses. One of them, Minnesota, and Minnesota creamed them.
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota's a good team. Too much Buckeyes. Dwayne Washington, one of the best players in the conference. I got Ohio State.
Very physical. Yep.
Indiana and Rutgers.
I got IU.
You know who I'm going with? Rutgers.
I got IU.
Okay, you got respect it, man.
Yeah,
I'm an Indiana fan. We don't pick Indiana on this show. And
I
there's a reason
was
for that.
watching Rutgers yesterday.
Sloppy.
Sloppy
Okay.
against Minnesota.
Okay.
So Minnesota went on a 22-5 run.
Okay.
Within 5 minutes. Last 5 minutes. Fourth quarter. Second half. Sorry.
All right, and won the game.
And Rutgers still won.
Oh,
They won
okay.
to OT, but like
Oh, that's still terrible.
That's so terrible.
22-5.
yeah, run.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. They hit
Okay.
1 3 and 2 free throws.
Wow.
IU. I don't really like their team. Like they don't have like.
I hate this team.
He's a fan. They don't like. I don't
Depressing.
know. They just look like they don't look like.
There's one player that looks like he's trying, and that's Trace Jackson Davis.
The
He's
rest-
gone after
the
this
rest
year,
just-
so
Yeah, the rest just don't.
yeah. It's just they're
But
so inconsistent. I mean, Al Durham will drop 24, then the next game he won't have a point.
He'll maybe drop 2.
Right? Exactly. So
But I still have IU.
okay.
I think they.
Rutgers swept Indiana. It is very hard to beat a team 3 times. It's not hard to beat Indiana 3 times. I'm going Rutgers. So let's tell you can tell I'm an Indiana fan just by this whole
Yes.
pick a thing. It's not happening. All right. Rutgers. All right. Penn State and Wisconsin. Interesting game.
I think it's a blowout in Wisconsin.
You do?
I
Okay.
think they
Okay.
just out of the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Nothing
with
else.
Wisconsin. It's just they're a better overall team.
They're-
Okay. They got more depth than
They have more depth. Yeah.
more depth than maybe any team in this conference besides
Yeah.
Michigan. So I'm gonna go with Wisconsin. All right. We got the Elite Eight here. Michigan State and Michigan.
I have Michigan,
Okay.
and it's gonna be another blowout.
Okay. Another
And
one.
I think today's gonna be a.
So
blowout.
3-0 against Michigan
3-0
State.
against
I mean, when was the last time that happened? That's been a long time.
30 years ago. Yeah, I just love Michigan. They're probably the best shooting team. One of.
Yeah, they're one of my favorite teams to watch in the country.
I mean,
They're just so good.
Dickinson, the freshman,
Mm-hmm.
can't stop them.
Livers, Mike Smith, Franz
Mhm.
Wagner just popping from the outside. Yeah, I'm going Michigan beat down. It's just too easy for them. All right. We got Ohio State and Purdue.
Purdue beat
Purdue swept Ohio State, and that's why I have Ohio State. They're not going to let Purdue beat them.
I
3
put
times.
Ohio State on here. I'll put them.
Okay, you got Ohio State.
I like Purdue.
Purdue's a good team.
They can go to Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Come March.
It hurts me to say it, but they are a very good basketball team.
Mhm.
Okay, Zach Edey, Trevion Williams, Eric Hunter,
Savaka, whatever the name is.
Sasha Stefanovic.
Sorry about that.
He's such a good 3-point shooter.
Yes.
It's so hard to go against Purdue, even though I am an Indiana fan. I can acknowledge that
Because they're big and they can
they're
shoot.
a good team. They can definitely shoot.
They're big.
And they have good defense too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hunter, play defense. So.
so I'm going with Ohio State though.
Yeah.
And Ohio State will play Michigan
It's going to be a good
in
one.
the Final Four. You have Indiana and Illinois. I have Rutgers and Illinois.
Illinois.
We're both gonna have Illinois. Either
Yeah,
way.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, remember Indiana did almost beat Illinois, but it's not going to matter in the tournament.
Yeah, but masked AO.
That is the scariest
That's
human
scary.
being I have ever seen in my entire
Looks
life.
like a damn, like, he looks like a monster.
He does. He looks like a freaking predator.
Exactly. I mean,
He looks like he's going to kill you, which he probably will on the court.
exactly.
And,
So
and
we'll
he breaks his ankles. Oh my god. He's going to drop like 45 probably.
Yeah. IU, they can't guard him.
No.
They don't
and
have
then
anyone.
Trey Shuck is going to absolutely bullied by Kofi in the paint. So
Yeah.
Kofi bullies everybody. It's going to be no different. Even if Trey Shuck's Davis, it's not going to matter. Yeah, I got Illinois for Rutgers. Rutgers does not have enough size. Even though they do have Miles Johnson, he's not going to be able to contend with Kofi Coburn. Come on now. All right. Wisconsin and Iowa again. They're playing today.
They are. I got Iowa.
You got Iowa?
Luka Garza.
Okay.
He'll prevail. He'll pull through.
I respect it.
Probably get like a clutch on one.
Yeah. To seal the game.
Seal game.
Yeah.
That's just what he does.
That's what he does.
Maybe the player of the year.
He destroyed Ohio State.
He did.
Not the first time,
right.
but the second time, they're like, "Oh, we'll just use the same plan." He's going to adapt too, and it's not really going to work.
So I think
24 points, 11 rebounds.
It'll be closer. Wisconsin will it'll be closer than today's game.
Okay.
But
You think today's going to be blowout for Iowa?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had like 15 points.
Okay.
But I got Iowa close.
Okay. Michigan and Ohio State in the Final Four.
Who you got? Iowa?
Oh yeah, I got Iowa. Yeah, I agree with you. Michigan, Ohio State in the Final Four.
Michigan.
They're too good.
Depth.
They're too good.
Yeah, too good.
They're too good.
Too many shooters.
And they scored 92 points on Ohio State last time.
Not unacceptable.
I don't care if they gave up 87. If you're going to allow someone to score 92 points on you, this isn't the NBA. Okay, this is college basketball.
Like that's equivalent to giving up like 150 in the NBA.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Like,
for college, that's
yes.
ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Michigan. All right, Illinois and Iowa.
I got Illinois.
Same.
I mean,
That's Dio.
that's
Greatest thing I've ever
What
seen.
else? 2 words. That's Iowa.
He's just insane. And Iowa.
Trent Frazier as well, the point guard.
He came in when Iowa was out against Michigan. I mean, he literally did not miss a shot. I literally do not think he missed a shot the entire game.
I think he did. That's
He
why
had
he blew him
22
out.
points.
Yeah.
They blew out Michigan. Now it's Illinois and Michigan, the rematch.
Oh
So Illinois smacked Michigan a week ago, maybe. It was like a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago. Beat them 53-76, I think. I mean, that's just an absolute beatdown.
I want to go Illinois, but I don't think they'll beat Michigan twice.
It's so hard to beat them
like,
twice.
I don't think they beat them terribly.
Honestly, I think Illinois is a better overall team, but I want to go Michigan. I got Michigan winning the whole Big Ten tournament. They're just too good.
I got Michigan.
Yeah,
Too
good of a team. They'll clinch the 1 seed with this. That's
Juwan Howard, he won't get blown out twice.
No.
Or lose twice.
Yeah, or even lose twice. Juwan Howard is one of the best, also one of the best coaches in college basketball. And as a former player, he knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
We both have Florida State as the ACC,
And
Michigan.
Big Ten.
Now we're gonna move to the Big 12, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Well, get this one out.
Big 12 tournament. Alrighty, here we go. Let's start with the first 2 games taking place on, what's the 10th? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday.
Yes.
Taking place on Wednesday. A 7 versus 10 and 8 versus 9. Okay, first game. TCU, Kansas State. Who you got here?
Kid State.
I agree.
Oklahoma.
I agree. I like Kansas State in this game. Both
nice.
teams are...
They have cool uniforms. So,
All right, yeah.
There you go.
This game's not really going to matter because they'll... the winner of this game plays Baylor, by the way, so that's going to be fun to watch. I got Kansas State. Oklahoma, Iowa State. Iowa State's just all-time level.
10/7 upset.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I got Oklahoma.
Iowa State's the worst 10 seed in the tournament I've ever
They don't have a conference.
It's literally because they only have 10 teams.
They don't have a conference one.
I know, they're like 0-16.
They're 0-8, 0-19.
Jesus Christ. Okay, they're like 2 and like 20.
They're 2-20.
Okay.
They have wins against like small schools.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we're gonna go with Oklahoma here. This just shows you how good, because Oklahoma's like a ranked team, and they're a 7.
That shows you.
That shows you how good the Big 12 is. All right, let's get into our second round. This will take place on Thursday. Let's start with the 4 versus 5, Texas versus Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State.
They've been playing.
That's pretty obvious to me.
It is.
I mean,
Texas has been playing terrible. Oklahoma State's been playing great.
Cade coming back. He was jumping around yesterday in West Virginia. I mean, he looks fine to me.
Yeah.
So, and they were what's his name too?
Avery Anderson. I mean, no. They were without Isaac Likely.
Yep.
And now they get both those guys back for the tourney, plus Avery Anderson and Caleb Boone.
Yeah. Well, Boone, he went off this year, but yeah.
Anderson dropped 31. That shows you how good they are.
Yeah.
On the road, in West Virginia, without Cade and Likely, they beat West Virginia.
Yep.
Insane. And they scored 85 points on them too.
Yes.
On Press Virginia.
West Virginia.
That is not an easy thing to do.
Huggins failed.
I'm going with, we're going to go with
Oklahoma
State
State.
there. All right, so now let's get to Baylor and Kansas State. We're going Kansas State. I'm kidding. Baylor by $4 million.
Make it $10 million.
Okay, we'll go $10 million. So we both got Baylor and Oklahoma State. All right, 3 seed West Virginia, 6 seed Texas Tech. You taking the upset, Will?
No, I'm not. I'm going West Virginia.
Okay.
Because I said in the last episode they go deep in the tournament.
Okay.
Got to stick to that.
Okay.
Deuce McBride.
Respect it. I really want to take the upset, but they're not going to lose twice in a row, so I'm going to go with West
Exactly.
Virginia. All right, Oklahoma and Kansas. Kansas is on a roll right now, but Oklahoma beat them.
You know what? Oklahoma's going to win.
Okay, I
I don't
respect
know.
it.
Yeah, they're going to win.
I respect
had to pull at least one upset.
You have to in every single tournament game.
So I'm going to go with Oklahoma. I watched Kansas play UTEP.
Mm-hmm.
They
Jesus Christ, that was ugly.
They got off to the slowest start I've ever seen.
I mean, how do you go from beating Baylor and almost losing to UTEP, down 15 to UTEP in 1 week?
Exactly. Like,
Respect for them to coming back, but it's UTEP. You shouldn't have to come back.
Like UTEP, they're like fifth in their division.
You know,
their
like
conference, I meant.
Okay.
They're fifth in their conference.
So they're not making the tournament.
Unless they went out. But, I mean, I have Oklahoma.
You have to.
Yeah, you have them too?
And it's okay. So, first of all, the Kansas players are going to be gassed for Bill Self making them run suicides for 2 hours after Baylor beating UTEP.
Yeah, that's not gonna. That's a good idea.
Bill Self he's not happy after that. But here's the other thing: he's not going to let them lose like that. He's not going to let them get embarrassed like that, right? Like he's not going to get if they lose to Oklahoma in the what would it be, second round? That's embarrassing.
Yes.
And you just almost lost to UTEP.
That's why I'm going with Oklahoma.
I'm going with Kansas. I don't think Bill Self's going to let him lose this game. If they do, well, expect to see one Kansas player dead after running too much in practice.
Cormier had a heart attack last night.
Exactly.
He's dead.
All right. Kansas and West Virginia and Oklahoma State Baylor. Start with Oklahoma State Baylor. Who you got?
Baylor.
I got Baylor very, very, very close.
Very close.
Oklahoma State is playing incredible.
Cade's going to drop 34.
We're going to go 29, but 8 assists.
Okay.
I mean, the man is just. He dropped 4. We said he was going to drop like 25 and 28, respectfully. Man, we're going to drop 40 on Oklahoma.
Yep.
But I got Baylor. West Virginia, Kansas. I got West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Kansas. They did beat them, but they're not going to be able to get past that press. Good luck getting past press Virginia when you can't even score 60 versus UTEP.
No, they scored 62, but they should have scored 85 plus.
No, they should have scored like 100. I mean, it's UTEP. All right, West Virginia and Baylor. I'm sorry, but you got to go Baylor.
I gotta go Baylor.
You have to.
I'm sorry, West Virginia.
They're not. I don't think they're going to lose any more this season.
Sorry.
They're not going to lose any more this season.
They're probably going to go to the Final Four.
100%.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Sneak peek.
If you already didn't know that, I mean, if you've been watching college basketball for the past 3 months, you know that Baylor is a top 3 team in the country.
Despite the loss to Kansas.
Yeah. But yeah, I like. I mean, we're agreeing on all of our. We both got Florida State, both got Michigan, both got Baylor. I'm assuming it's going to change because the next one's the Pac-Frick 12.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Maybe the worst conference to pick, but we're going to do it. Utah, Arizona State.
Arizona State.
Okay.
Remy Martin.
Incredible. I don't care that they're bad.
They suck.
Because when he doesn't, and they have like 3 5-stars like Josh Christopher.
They have Josh Christopher. I forgot about that.
I mean, they can't do anything.
I'm not ranked.
I have no idea.
He has to be the coach.
They had like the slowest start in the history. I mean, they were like 2-7. And like Arizona State, Villanova. Wow, it's gonna be great. Remember? Did you know that they were scheduled to play Baylor at the start of the year?
Yeah. You know.
Can you imagine what the score of that game would have been? I mean, it would have been like 100-2.
I mean, no. Arizona State could have been great this year.
I think they do beat Utah, but I think that's probably it. I think they ended their run.
They're just not good.
Stanford, Washington State.
Go Washington State.
Okay, I like the pick.
I mean,
They
have that one dude. I forget his name. He's just so ice cold.
I'm gonna go Stanford. They have a lot of depth with Oscar
Yeah,
Silva and Zaire Williams. So I'm gonna go Stanford. Oregon State and Cal. You got
Oregon State.
Cal's the worst team in the Pac-12 by far.
I haven't watched one Cal game.
You know it.
Here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Oregon State. Not really even close. All right, back up to Arizona State. And how the hell is Oregon the 1 seed? Questioning that right now.
What?
Oregon's the 1 seed. In terms of conference record,
They're like
Oregon is
the
the
4th seed. They're like the 4th in the conference like 2 weeks ago.
I know, like how? But anyway,
Pac-12 for you.
I need Arizona State and Oregon. He got
Oregon.
Okay.
Arizona State sucks.
All right.
You got Oregon.
UCLA and UCLA and Arizona. I believe that's 3 versus 6. No, 4 versus 5.
UCLA.
Okay.
I was watching their game yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That shot, like,
wow. I'm not really sure how you give that up.
that corner three, like, I don't know what you're doing. Like 1.2 on the clock, you catch the ball. USC catches it, shoots the corner three, hits
For
it
the win.
For the win. Like, that just stinks.
Tough loss for UCLA, and they dropped to the 4th seed
They
because
do.
of that. But I still think they win.
I still think they won convincingly.
You have Washington State and USC. I have Stanford, USC. Either way, I have USC. I think they're the best team in the
Evan
conference.
Mobley, beast.
And then Oregon State and Colorado.
Oh, yeah. Colorado.
Okay, gotcha.
Right.
They are.
Great team.
I think they might win this whole thing. Yeah. Okay, so big game: Oregon, UCLA.
Okay, UCLA.
Okay.
McCronin.
I like that pick.
Great
I'm gonna go with
defense.
UCLA as well.
I love McCronin, UC coach.
Okay.
I
Yep.
like UCLA.
Former UC coach. He's very good at UC. He's very good at UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
USC and Colorado.
I think this is gonna be the matchup, like the best matchup in this tournament.
Yes,
Right here.
100%.
I got Colorado,
Okay.
just barely.
Wow, it's hard.
It's hard though.
I'm gonna go with USC
Oh,
coming off the win against UCLA.
That's right. They are hot.
I like the momentum.
Colorado is too, but
Yes,
they're both
Colorado's very hot. They're probably the hottest team in Pac-12 right now, but I'm still gonna go with
okay,
USC.
that should be interesting for your pick then.
Yeah.
So
UCLA and Colorado for you.
Colorado, I got them 1-0.
The rematch for me of the rivalry of Los Angeles.
Actually,
I'm gonna go with the Trojans. Fight on.
Oh.
USC wins the Pac-12 tournament. We
Okay.
finally got a different one, Will.
there you go.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna go UCLA.
No, I got
Because-
USC winning the Pac-12 tournament. I'm very confident in them. I think they can make a Elite 8 run. I think they're that good.
I think probably Sweet 16. It's deepest for me.
I respect UCLA.
Yeah,
All right.
they're a great team.
Get into the SEC tournament now. It's our last one, folks. So, alrighty.
I actually don't know if this one is interesting.
Let's start with the 8 versus 9. It's so weird to see Kentucky as an 8 seed. Kentucky, Mississippi State.
I got Kentucky.
You got Kentucky?
Blowouts.
Okay.
Like,
Actually, we shouldn't pick that yet. We got to pick the first games. Colorado, South Carolina, Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
I'm gonna go A&M too.
I mean, South Carolina got routed yesterday.
It did. It's 12 versus 13. It won't matter in the long run, but I'll go with A&M. All right. Okay. Mizzou and Georgia, 7 versus 10. I actually like this matchup.
This much because Georgia beat Mizzou.
Yeah.
But I have Mizzou bounced back, winning.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. Now we can pick. You got Kentucky.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Kentucky. They're going ahead on to play Bama. The interesting game. All right. Texas A&M, Tennessee. Who you got?
Tennessee.
Huge game between Tennessee and Florida, by the way. They can, if Florida wins, they'll stay at the 4. Tennessee will stay at the 5. Tennessee wins, they'll go to the 4, and Florida will head back to the
That's a
5.
big game, but I have Tennessee winning this one.
Okay, you got Tennessee beating A&M.
Yeah, so
They'll
that
move on to
means-
play Florida for the 3rd time this year.
Ooh, rematch.
All right, we already picked Mizzou and Georgia. You said Mizzou. I said Mizzou. Mizzou and LSU.
What about Auburn and Vandy?
Oh yeah, Auburn and Vandy. That's
Yeah.
another one. We can do that one.
No
right
one
now.
cares, but
Auburn. Vandy's just the worst team. I mean, come on.
They have Pippen though.
Scottie Pippen.
He's
But
so cold.
that's it. Dropped 36 against Cincinnati. Could not miss. I'm sorry, Will, but man, it was catch. All right. Okay, Auburn and Ole Miss. Auburn and Ole Miss. I got Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss is one of the. You were mentioning in the last episode you like that team a lot.
Yes,
They're one of
yes.
those teams that can make a deep run.
Yes, I think they will.
Okay, so Mizzou and LSU. You can pick that game now.
Mizzou.
Wow.
I mean, LSU.
Okay.
They're a great team, but Mizzou. I don't think people remember that they were really good.
They were
They were
like a
once-
top 6 team in
They
the
were
country.
once an amazing team. I mean, they fell off, but
They're cold now, so I'm gonna go with
I
LSU.
think they'll-
I think I'm gonna go with the leading scorer in the SEC, Mr. Cam Thomas, one of the best players in the country. I like that guy. All right, LSU and Ole Miss. That's the first Final Four matchup. Let's get to the second one. Bama or Kentucky?
Bama.
Okay.
Close though. Like,
Kentucky, yeah, they
I
gotta.
think Kentucky will fight in this tournament.
They will, because the only way they can make the actual March Madness is if they win the whole thing.
Yep.
So we'll see.
But
Tennessee
you
and Florida.
got Bama.
I got Bama. Big. Tennessee, Florida, the rematch, 3rd time.
So I think Tennessee's gonna win today.
Okay.
And then I think Florida. That's hard.
You know what? Go with the upset. I got Florida.
Yeah, I'll go. Wait, is that actually? Yeah, I guess it's an upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I messed this up. I got Florida.
You got Florida?
Yep.
I got
think
Florida.
Tennessee won today.
Okay. Bama and Florida. Ole Miss, LSU.
Bama, Florida.
Actually, wait a minute. It's not Ole Miss and LSU. It's my bad. It is.
Arkansas.
First of all, the winner of Ole Miss and Arkansas. Arkansas, big.
Arkansas, huge.
They're so good. So now, Will, Bama or Florida first? Start with that.
Bama.
Okay.
Close.
Okay.
I think they get it done.
Okay. Bama headed on to the final. They will face the winner of Arkansas or LSU for me, and Arkansas or Mizzou for Will. Will, Arkansas or Missouri?
Arkansas, because they're hot.
Okay.
We talked about it.
They've won, what, 7 games in a row?
Yep. No. Way more. It's like 12.
Oh, what?
I saw last night.
Jeez, my
I
God.
was watching that game. They're on like for them, it's like the longest SEC winning streak.
Yeah,
in basketball
probably.
Program history. Or it's like since 1990 or something
Okay.
like that. They're hot.
Arkansas. I got Arkansas big over LSU.
You have Bama too.
I have Bama.
So-
Arkansas or Bama? Let me remind you something. Bama beat Arkansas by 31 at the start of the season. Arkansas proceeded to whoop their ass on national television and beat them 83-66.
Yeah.
Both teams have blown each other out of the water. I think this game's going to be a lot closer, but Will, who wins the SEC tournament?
I got the Hogs.
Yes, sir. That's my guy. Arkansas wins.
Yes, sir.
They're too hot. They will not lose a game.
They
I mean, heading into the NCAA tournament,
I think
if they win this whole thing,
Elite
they would have won 14 straight games.
They're Elite Eight bound. If they can win this tournament, don't be surprised.
I love the Hogs. I mean, they're one of my favorite teams to watch.
Eric
Moses Moody,
Musselman.
Jalen Tate, Eric Musselman.
He could be Coach of the Year. Probably not, but
He should be.
Candidate.
He needs to be one at least. I mean, maybe Nate Oates for Bama,
Yeah.
but those two are fighting for Coach of the Year in the SEC without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Will, thank you for being here, sir.
Thank you for having me on.
That was a shorter episode than I predicted, guys, but hey, be sure to hit that like button, sub, because you do not want to miss the video that's coming up next week. March Madness, 32-game prediction. But until then, peace out.